Hey, people. All right. So the dev server came up this morning and got some Swedish tanks. Got a lot of few things. Let me just send this out on Discord. Um, Seems YouTube is being weird. All right. Stream seems to be working. So how many Swedes? Okay, so here's the thing: is I'm pretty sure this is going to be the first dev server. I'm pretty certain there's going to be a second dev server later on. That was my email. MiG 20 on HF is in the files. We'll get to that in a second. I want to do my usual thing. Here's a question for you guys: should I go through the Swedish stuff first, or should I go through everything and then the Swedish stuff? Because I want to do it all in order for people who are watching afterwards. Like, here's the tree so far. What is this? Does this still have still 23 millimeters of penetration? That's kind of crazy. Oh, is the stream not live? Yeah, let me just fix that real quick. Yeah, it's working. All right, let me oh, here. Let me fix the latency real quick. I'll be right back. I got an issue to fix. Actually, wait. I don't know if I can end it, actually. We'll deal. It's fine. Any Chinese stuff? Yes, there was some Chinese things. But first, I want to get through... How about with this? I'm going to go through all the Swedish things first. And then I'll do it from right to left or whatever. So let's talk about the Swedish aircraft. And let me get this thing up. Let's talk about the Swedish aircraft. You probably have all seen this one before. Not too amazing. You can take it out in game right now. JAA. It's a biplane. I think it's a British copy of one. J6B. Here's the reserve. Look at that thing. How's it going, mate? It's going pretty good, man. This plane does not actually look that great, to be honest. This is definitely a first dev server. Still a lot of things that, like, this should be just the 8mm times 2, not restate the gun twice. J11. Bro, I'm just curious. I don't want to go data mining. I didn't get what you said. There's a lot of people in the chat right now. F104? Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I didn't see one in the data mines either. Pretty sure it's not. But here's a J11. Looks like your standard biplane. 50 cows. At 1.3. Ooh, that could be good if these are good 50 cows. I have my doubts that they are good 50 cows, though. Ooh. Then we got the J22A and J22B. Look at this thing. I like the look of this aircraft, but yeah, it's 2.0. I was expecting to be somewhere around there. Hello! Oh, yeah, there was a new French jet. I love you too, I guess. Do you have any leaks? I got the whole dev server right here. We don't really need any leaks, unless you're talking about the vegetable. I don't have any of those. Aren't those basically just onions? Yeah, this thing, I wonder if these 50 cals can do 21 millimeters. So they have no tracers. That's weird. You might be able to, well, I don't know. But early on, they should be pretty good at killing tanks. Sav J21 and J21R is not in the dev server. Yes, you're right. Image in progress. Oh yeah, this is the funny thing about this is it's quite the slim tree currently. I'm pretty sure this is the first dev server. It feels a lot like a first dev server. This cannot be a release tree. That'd be horrific. J26. Oh, this is a P51. But with the Swedish 50 cals. Swedish 50 cals with same penetrations as the US ones, it looks like. And bombs. French jet. I'll look at the French jet in a bit. I want to get through all the Swedish things. I'm going to do it in order of things. I guess since I'm starting Sweden, I'll go this way. But I want to get through this all out of the way for people who want to see who are watching the stream after the fact. I just looked at that. So you jump from 4.7 to 8.3. Oh yeah, that one cool plane isn't in here. But you got the Thick Boy, a tech tree variant of the Thick Boy. Where's its guns? There's its guns. It has 20mm cannons. It has nothing else ready. I assume it flies like the one in the that you can buy. What is the BR? What is that BR gap for the? It's a bit of a big one. It's kind of large, almost 4 whole battle ratings. I love how Gaijin chose to add almost all licensed built vehicles instead of a ton of unique vehicles Sweden has. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna add some more interesting ones a bit later on. I apparently don't have that. Anyways, let's continue to look at these. Custom camo. I'm pretty sure they're gonna add more vehicles in the next dev server, because I think there was actually ones that are appearing in the thing, but more 20s. Any modifications? I know one of these. Yeah, they got some rockets and air-to-air missiles. All right, and then this thing. I was hoping for one of the wagon or whatever the other Delta wing jets were. The thing looked pretty nice. What kind of guns it has? 30mm cannons. No missiles. Oh wait, it does have missiles. Missiles and rockets. That's nice. And then B-17. Oh, 2.3. I was hoping a bit lower. Yeah, but modifications. Yeah, it looks like it could be decent. Like I was hoping it would be like 2.0 or 1.7 or something. Oh, it's just one of these. I was actually expecting. Wait, that's a French symbol. What? Okay. The only tree will be way too easy to grind out for. Hello, Gunchi. Customization. That's a lot of rockets. Here, hold on a second. French ships. We should get French ships after the Italian Navy. There's a British Ronald, a Roland or whatever they're called. Beyond from your my server. Well, you were breaking the rules a little too often. Those are some fat rockets. Look at those. Those like Tiny Tims. And then we got 14 of these. They're also pretty thick rockets right there. I'm very curious to see how these work out. But I'm just going to look at the vehicles visually so we know what we got. And then we can test them out a bit later. Yeah. And then the bombers. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Let's see what bomb loads he has. Oh. Ooh. Oh my. This is a pretty bad bomb loads there. I guess it's only 1.7. B-18. There's rockets on it. How does the rocket not hit the propeller? Or are those rockets? Are those bombs? Yeah, those are bombs. I'm an idiot. Ha! I think one of these does have a rocket modification. I think it's the other one. Changed person? Sure you are. Oh my god, that's a lot of... Okay, let's check these out. Is dev server up? It is for me, so it should be for you as well. Can we look at other trees? We will look at other trees. I'm going to do it in order of... since I'm starting with Sweden, I'm going to look at Sweden and then China. You didn't ping everyone on Discord. That's because YouTube was being a pain. Let me pause that. And... Here, let me try to get the URL or whatever. China. There we go. Oh, it didn't work. Where was I? All right. It is look ugly. That is true. It looks like a JU-88, but like a special one. Not 88. Yeah, 88. Like a bit thicker. All right. I don't know if I want to look at all these. What is this rocket modification? I guess it works, but like, could you try a little bit, be a bit more aerodynamic? Maybe, hopefully. All right. Check that out later. Was there anything else? Let's look at this thing. Is it just a rank 1 premium? Nice camo. That's about it. On to the tanks. Okay, so we should look... here we go. Let's look at this thing first. Look at this guy. Now this is at 3.7, and its armor is terrible. Here it's at that angle, it's actually pretty all right. You could do stuff. This is dead, and yeah, that's not going to work very well. But it's also a very speedy boy, and most of all, it has that and a really fast fire rate. So let's just test this thing out real quick. Yeah, it's premium, so I don't need that. M60 TTS. I will check out the M60 TTS in a bit. Dev server win. Dev server right now. I haven't taken out the JU-32 yet, but... Oh yeah, there's spark effects now. It's pretty hilarious. Oh my god, it's a magazine? I think something here is messed up, Gaijin. But look at the spark effects. Those are nice. But yeah, this thing looks pretty good. Yeah, it's gonna have a little trouble against some of the other things. I know that fire rate is crazy. It's probably gonna be up tiered in a bit. Broken. Yeah, well, I think it needs to be like 4.3 or something. Because in comparison, the KV2 has a 152 millimeter gun with similar penetration, yet sits at a higher battle rate. Now it does have more armor, but this thing's much faster. It's just about hitting 40. If I can go straight. Yeah, see, 40 kilometers an hour, still going up. I think it has pretty good reverse speed too. That thing's pretty cool, though. If only the Type 90 gets the 3-second reload. I know! You give this thing a crazy reload. Although it looks like it's magazine fed, maybe? I don't see a magazine in there, though. So I'm not sure what Gaijin's doing with this. But... see how fast I can go backwards in this. About 14 kilometers an hour. I don't think that speed's gonna pick up anytime soon. So if you're looking to be OP for a little while, I think that would be the vehicle to purchase. I think it will be 4.7 maybe. I don't think 4.7 now. The penetration isn't that high. It is open top though, and it has no armor, so you spot it, and then you could probably kill it. Now, this is what everyone really cares about right here. The flat boy. Armor, 40 millimeters. Sides are 30. Except for, like, I guess right here, maybe? Over here it's 20. Let's bounce some stuff off this. A camo just out now. Apache is tech tree. We'll find out in a bit. I'm going to go through all the stuff first. And unfortunately, America's going to be last. But now it's main shell, APDS. Oh, it's just 303 like everyone else. Then you get a HESH shell. Then another one, which... it has less penetration. And then HE that has 23 millimeters penetration. Interesting. But yeah. It's pretty flat boy right here. You might be able to kill stuff going through there. Ooh, that's a dead spot. Nope. Oh, okay, so you can get through right there. Oh, no, because it has internal armor. I'm not sure how thick the internal armor is, but it's there. Test the Type 75. I'll get to that first. Let's do some Russian stuff. Let's do a Russian 100. Where are the... there we go. Now let's get their best shell. Not that. Is this gonna go through? Ooh, no, that's completely bounced. You can get through right here. You can get the engine or transmission or whatever. But right here, nope, denied. Yeah, look at that. The cupola, you're gonna put some bushes on there because it's gonna kill your commander. But other than that, it's nothing. The second APDS is just a copy of the M728. All right. We get new Japanese ships too? Yes, we did. Got a few. I would like to see Type 90A for Russia. I don't think we're getting it this time around. Let's see. Let's take out... What else could we take out? Not trying to... Doesn't have anything unique. Let's take it up against the U.S. A little Heat FS. Some American Heat FS. Actually, first let's do this one, just for the lulz. Yep, that's not gonna do anything. And if you go through there, you're more likely gonna hit the transmission or something. Oh, if you get just right, you can kill everybody. Oh my god. Love your penetration system, Gaijin. It totally makes sense. Though I doubt you're commonly going to hit that. I guess that's a weak spot. Shoot towards the breach. And that as well. But the majority of the spots that you're going to hit this tank is a no-go zone. Do you think that we will get anything for Russia? I think we did get a few things for Russia. Swedish tree is going to be but perhaps. I think it's going to be all right. What else is there? M48. And let's try against some hash. Oh. Nope. But hash can be more deadly. It seems. Yeah, hash can it won't kill the crew, but it will disable the movement of the tank. And of course, oop, that was a bad shot. Here. If you can get onto the cupola there. How to do anything. Okay, let's try Heat FS. It sounds weird because I have the music down all the way, but because MiG-21 is currently terrible with yes. I would cover those tracks with bushes. Cupola. But yeah, this thing just bounces everything around its battle rating. Let's get a little crazy. Let's do the Japanese Type 75. Oh, what do you know? It doesn't one shot it because I believe it has a lot of internal armor. But I'm sure it should bounce this stuff. No, it doesn't bounce that stuff. Oh, in fact, that stuff just destroys this tank. All right, so Japan has a counter, a very good counter to this. Chinese spag. There's like two Chinese spags, and there's a ZSU 57-2 and a M42. Try the M60 APDS. All right. It's stock. Okay. M60 APDS does not want to. It's the same deal. I should check some of the Chinese AP FSDS that comes early on. Oh, so if you get it at an angle, you can actually penetrate it, oddly enough. But it... Yeah, but it's kind of the same with the other APDSs. You bounce most things. If it goes through, it might not do much. Check the camos. Oh, I'll do that in a second. I want to test it against... Oh, yeah. It was the Type 69 that had... Yeah, this stuff. Which goes straight through, it looks like. Yep. And that's gonna get you. Not kill the whole crew, just 2 of the people, which is... It still has enough to work. There's a lot of ammo back there. Oh, let's try it against the... I'm pretty sure that the means should be able to deal with this. Yep. All right. Try the Italian M60 APDS. Select not Italian M60. Well, the Italian M60 is the same as the other M60s. Please move on. No, I will not. I'm going to not test it against anything. Actually, no, I'm going to test it against one more thing. I'm going to test it against the Object 120 because it's going to face the Object 120 quite a lot. And if it can't do anything against the Object 120, that's going to be sad. So that's the heat and the APFSDS. It will go right through. All right, so Object 120 is still OP. And oh yeah, the camos. Oh, you got a snow camo. That's neat. Test drive. Oh yeah, the whatchamacallit is on by default. This is very interesting. It's not stabilized. The mouse aiming. And it poops shells out the back. Oh. Okay, this is very awkward. Because I have to... See, I like to look around a bit, but that controls the tank. So I guess I have to press C, but if I want to make a sharp turn, it's going to want to turn back. Yeah, it's still, unfortunately, kind of a... That was a trash shot, oh my god. There we go. Look at the sparks, those are cool. Ooh, ooh. It's interesting to drive. Gaijin said the hull aiming for this will is still work in progress. All right. Can we please move on next vehicle and test drive the thing later? No, and they ask again, I'm gonna mute you, okay? I hope they have a lot of tricks up their sleeve because this is not exactly easy to use. See, I want to move it over. Oh god. I'm gonna get sick if I play this too much. Go download your dev server. Oh, yeah. Dude, I don't care if you have to work in 10 minutes or whatever. You can watch the stream afterwards if you care, if you want to. It's not going to be the end of the world. I was hoping for some heat FS, but it doesn't seem to have any. Alright. It'll be fun to mess around in custom battles. Can it go up and down? Yes, it goes up and down. It's automatic. The tank follows where your cursor goes. So if you point down, it goes down. The tank will lean down. Oh, I should test out the other hydraulics. See if it would. I'll do that later. France is next on the list, and they got. I'm not seeing any new tanks. Oh, they got this thing. Let's check out his armor. 10 millimeters of armor. Modifications. It's got heat FS, heat and or HE and smoke. How much is that pen? 320. Looks like a pretty neat tank. I will test the Japanese ships in a bit. Was that the only tank? Yeah. 6.7. Right before this thing. They have like no other 6.7s though, so it's not exactly the most. Oh, they got this. I guess you can have this. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Never mind. Now let's get the movement upgrades real quick. Give this thing a little test drive. I know it's very modern, whatever them British armored cars are. Alright, test this out. Does the Charlie 2 get its battle pack? On the live stream, they did show it having like a armor upgrade or something like that. I'll have to look at that in a bit. Might have to do it after I go through all the new vehicles because I don't have it researched, so it'd have to take a little while to get there. Or I would have to press enter a lot on the Golden Eagle search. Unstabilized heat FS shooter, a 320 pen, so it's 6.7 though. And it's pretty fast, I guess. It has no armor. Oh god, it is very unstabilized. The turret's not very fast. It's not gonna be a game changer, I don't think. Well, maybe like a high tier Hellcat. Reload's not too terrible. Is it an auto loader? Yes, it's a. Wait, no, it's not an auto loader. Like, I think you could pull off some pretty funny things with this. They did. Pretty sure they got a new jet, so. Okay, so I'm not seeing them new jet. So I guess they didn't get a new jet yet. Or is fat. Oof, that's harsh, man. How do you expect me to recover from that? On the here, let me open the. Yep, not you. Actually, I already have it open. It was posted somewhere around here. There was a new French jet, but it's not here on the dev server. Here it is. No, that's the MiG-21. Never mind. That thing. Here it is. This thing. The enchilada or whatever it's called. M4. 4M. Looks pretty neat. Don't sell the AUBL. Oh yeah, the Italian. It's basically like the AUBL. Anyways, let's get on to Italy. Italy didn't get anything, did they? Aviation or tanks? No, I don't see anything. Yeah, they didn't get anything. So rip them. China. China got two Spag line, including a M24, M42. Excuse me. There we have M24. At 6.7. These things are terrible, by the way. But I guess it's better than nothing. It should be like 5.7 or something like that. RAM. I'll get to the RAM. And then they got this thing. Was it just a ZSU 57? I'm pretty sure it's all the same. Yeah, same ammo and all that. But now you can take it out with your Chinese tanks. Here, let me just do that real quick. Oh, yeah, it looks terrible. Never mind. I don't remember if the regular ZSU 57 has the side skirts, so I guess it's a bit of a change of a model. In 5 minutes, your dev server is done. Besides that, aviation. I don't see anything new. For Japan, they got this boy right here. Look, it's glorious. It's a Type 90 with a bit of extra armor here. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, and the turret is still. Oh my god, it looks so ugly. The turret. If you don't know this, the Type 90 model that Gaijin uses is incorrect. Is the turret that gap right there? You can see it. It should not be this high up, but they never fix that. But yeah, they finally added the Type 90B, which is just a Type 90 that had some plates that allowed it to get a it could attach like a mine roller or something. Oh god, I have to go through the Heat FS grind again. I'm pretty sure it has all the same stats as the regular Type 90. Everything here looks similar. Besides that, they got nothing else. But hey, now you can take out 2 tanks. They didn't get any helicopters, aviation. I don't see anything marked as new. And here's the fleet that everyone's been bugging me about. So the first thing they did, it seems they put the heavy cruisers in the heavy cruiser line, and I guess the light heavy cruisers in a rank 5 line. We got whatever this is, Izuma. Yes. Swedish voice lines? I don't think I heard any. What is this thing? Oh my god. 320 millimeter Mark 18 weapon Falafa anti-submarine rocket launcher. What are these guns? 3-inch guns. 4.0. Alright. Let me just research this real quick. I need to take out... Oh my god, look at that. Oh, and it has... Oh, is this going to be like a Japanese version of the, that one Russian boat? The boat's not your waifu. I still need to research Japanese ships. I have not bothered at all. Well, I don't like the Navy gameplay, and I really don't like the, it's just a Mogami, Mogami copy-paste. Oh, I'll get to that. No. Where do you download the dev? It should say you can find that on the forums. I uninstalled that. Come on, man. Bomb mortar. Oh, look at that. No, that is not what I was... Alright, let's test this out. Both of those. I guess it's, alright. Oh yeah, there's a Naval Radar now. For... I don't have the, proximity fuses on, so... But yeah, you can do that, so it's gonna make that stuff a bit less, like all the stupid, custom battles I do with boats and ships is gonna be a bit harder, because someone's just gonna radar everybody to death. But it only works against air targets, if I've got from the live stream. Like, they don't have a naval-to-naval radar yet. Oh, look at that. I missed. That reloads pretty fast. It's a very slow rocket. But it just destroyed that guy. I don't really want to bore you with guys with trying to go over to the destroyer and see how the rockets work, but... Yeah, this is basically a Japanese version of that one Russian boat. Probably less armor. I don't know. Oh, someone did a thing. That's not what I wanted. So the train's 1122 just subscribed. That's great. All right. Yeah, it's gonna take forever. Hey, it exploded in there. That's weird. All right, let's go on to the next ship. I'll try to do that later. War Thunder players are actually great complainers, but then we have the Sendai, which I don't exactly feel like taking out because it's just a Kuma with slightly different. And no, I'm not going to call it the Senpai class. That's disgusting. Although they got a plane on the turret. I really wish that they would make it so you could have your scout planes take off. That would be awesome. But yeah, it's just got the same stuff as the Kuma, and then there's the layout. Nice, light cruiser. And then the new one is the Suzuya. Which has, what are these? Yeah, ooh. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing right here. It's still gonna be, yeah, that's true. But here's the thing about Suzuya, is it's as you said, it's a copy of, was it the Mogami? But the Mogami is armed with 5 turrets with 20-kilometer guns. This has the same loadout as the, what do you call it? I'm blanking. As the Brooklyn class, and everything I hear, the Brooklyn class is currently the most OP light cruiser on the market, or it's it's the strongest cruiser out there. So, this may give Japan a ability to actually compete with the U.S. I'm pressing shift. So if this thing has a similar fire rate, 20-kilometer guns, 20-centimeter guns, excuse me. Google is not hard to use. What are you guys talking about? But you can easily pan the Jap 20 guns. All right, let's get out of here. I'm not sure how this stacks up against the Brooklyn class, but I don't know, I think it looks pretty good. Let's see if it has. Turrets are slow to move, though. My God, those turrets. Because the Brooklyn can fire full auto by just tapping ranging shots. I want to see, can this guy do it? No, it cannot. So it has a bit slower fire rate than the Brooklyn. Brooklyn is a machine gun of ships. Though this one might be more better armored. There's some good English there. I really need to start grinding the Japanese fleets. I need the bug gaijin for some premiums. And maybe sell my spare AULB or AUBL or whatever they're called, so I can buy the One weeb ship. You should be able to rewrite this, like, rewriting the stream quite a bit to look at some things that I already went over. If you're curious about Sweden or the French stuff. What does America get? America gets some pretty interesting things. Some people are talking about Apaches. There's the M60 TTS. M60a3 Tts. That's a... I think this will be a good ship. I must say that. Is it going to be as OP as the Brooklyn? I can't say that, but I can say it's going to be a good ship. Grading for the Spree, or whatever how you pronounce it. Oh, the Germans are mad at me. Is going to suck because RP gain and naval... Yes, that's why you wait for... what do you call it? Enduring confrontation. Ah, the Royal Rat donated $5 super chat. On break at work, did Japan get anything now? I have 5 minutes to run through them fast. Okay, actually, I can tell you what Japan got. Japan got no new planes, but they got a Type 90B, which is just a Type 90 that has some metal plates in the front to attach to bind rollers or whatever. And they got 2 new light cruisers, the Sendai, or whatever it was, light cruiser, and the Suzuma, which I was just showing, so... And the Sendai is a... Oh, yeah, they also got the... whatever this one is. Type 90 is not a joke. Yeah, that's kind of basically what... There's this thing, too, which is great. I love this thing. It's like the... What do you call it? It is like the... What is that thing called? The Russian shooter boat. The Russian... 4.0 anti-air subchaser, but this is a Japanese version with a fat rocket launcher, a 320 millimeter rocket launcher. I need to test that on some destroyers later. That's basically it for the Japanese. Britain. Well, actually, we start with the army. Britain brought the I believe the people are telling me this is the Roycott. That's how you pronounce it correctly. The Roycott. And you're supposed to roll the R's, but I can't roll R's. Does it come standard with the desert camo? That's neat. Roycott 76. Mark 1D, I think it was. I'm very curious on how this does. Yeah, PR35. That's it. Comes stock with APFSDS. That's nice. 8.3. Does it have an autoloader? No, 8.7 second reload. Never heard of the Type 90B. What's the difference? Type 90B, the only difference is it has some metal plates on the front of it. So it... the metal plates were there so it could equip like a mine roller. They're like... I think it was 10 or 20 millimeters of, I think, structural steel. So it's not actually going to affect really anything at all. But it does allow people who play Japan to take out 2 top-tier MBTs as opposed to just 1. Roycott, give me... That's good to hear there. You don't get the having a dozer blade on it would be kind of... It would be a great modification. It wouldn't do anything, but it would be great to have. Oops. It is kind of nice to see a South African tank in the British tree. Someone was complaining that when this tank was designed, the South Africa wasn't actually part of the Commonwealth, but honestly, this being in the British tree makes a whole lot more sense than the TAM being in the German tree. South African lads are happy. I like the desert camo. Hold on. So yeah, in this it comes right after the striker, but you don't. There's no arrow attaching it yet. So I could really get. Actually, I'm not gonna. Well, all right, let's test it out. I'm gonna get the UK planes in a bit. Well, check the Charlie 2. The Charlie 2 got a new armor package. There got to be. I'm pretty certain there's gonna be more Swedish planes. It's most of the crews in the turret. This thing looks pretty cool. I bet that front is gonna be a real pain bouncing everything. Of course, it's APFSDS from a 76, so it's gonna do nice penetration. That was a bad shot. The dozer on the Type 90B, it could act like space armor, but I think it would obstruct you more than help you. This thing is really good. I like it. I love it now. It's not the fastest tank in the world. Let's see how fast I can get it on a road. But it's a pretty smooth ride. It's not stabilized, of course. I don't think it. No, it is stabilized. See, yeah, it's stabilized APFSDS at 8.3. APFSDS is stock. It's pretty speedy, pretty open up, so a lot of shells could pass through. 4 crew members. Oh, they're all in the turret, so you'll probably die fast. This thing has a max speed of like 120. So on certain maps, this thing will be a beast. But yeah, I say it's a pretty solid tank. Or armored car thingy. That was a terrible shot. Also, no ASAM. Yes, no missile spag for Japan yet. Yeah, it's not going to face that thing anyway, so there's only need to go through. Having both the Roycott and Warrior is good because Warrior is more of an ATGM tank. Yeah. I hope that add the 105 Roycott. That'd be awesome. Gaijin needs to do that. They need to add some more of them wheelie boys with cannons, with the big cannons. We got the Japanese one, but we need the striker. I know Italy had a 120 on one of their thingies. But yeah, that's it for helicopters. Yeah, nothing. Aviation. They didn't get anything. Kind of let down. Fleet. They got some more destroyers. They got 4 of them. Ooh, nice. I don't think I'm going to sail each one of these out unless they have something cool on them, but what's this? 3 times 4-inch guns times 2. So there's a turret here, turret here, turret here. 102-inch guns. At 4.0, it could be alright. At 4.0, look at the Type 98 APD. You'll be surprised. Oh, I'll do that in a second after I'm done with this. And there's a upgrade to it. Is this just more anti-air or something? Yeah, it doesn't look too different. I guess it's good filler. And then K-Class. Typical British destroyer setup you got here. And then the Black Battle Class, I believe, is the one that we got the dev blog for. No one cares about Sweden, Lamo. There's some people who do care about Sweden. There's a lot of anti-air. This thing will be good at shooting down airplanes, I think. What were you talking about again? The Type 89 APDS. Was that Chinese or is that Japanese? Oh, that was Japanese, right? Okay. I see no difference. Unless it's a different tank. I'm getting things mixed up now. But yeah, that's the British fleet. We saw that. Let's look at the Russian. Did they get anything? Nope. No new tanks. Get any new helicopters? No. Aviation. Did they get no new MiGs? I don't see anything new here. Fleet. Did they get some boats? Nope. Alright, so basically, Russian bias is over. It needs a step aside for some good old Chinese bias. We'll look at the Admiral over there. Just a second. Let's look. I'm pretty sure they didn't get any tanks. Wait, they did get a new tank. They got M41, which I'd complain because, like, do they really need an M41? Oh, IFV. I'm getting the dates mixed up. But M41s are pretty great. Although 6.7, well, cool, I guess. I would prefer if like they just gave Germany a light tank line. But all right, I'm down. Oh yeah, the IFE. Wasn't this 100 earlier? That's some pretty good stuff right there. I still need to research it though, but that's a lot of penetration. Anyways, let's get back to Germany. That was the only new tank they got. Did they get any helicopters? None. No new jets. All right, now look at the fleet. For instance, there's a Prinz Eugen. The dude on the stream was calling it Prince Eugene, which every German always yells at me whenever I say that. Apparently I have to order this one. They didn't give it to me. It's too special. But it's just a Admiral Hippier, or however you say that, with a bit more anti-air and more crew for reasons. Perhaps to man that anti-air. Why can't we have this thing? So you've seen the Admiral Hippier before. I'm sure you've been killed by plenty of them. Here's the real interesting bit. Look at this guy. Look at those guns. Jesus Christ. What I'm curious about is the AP 500 millimeters of penetration. Does the German M41 have heat FS? I don't think so. 470. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of penetration. Let's take this boy out for a spin. Which is correct because the Germans apparently referred to their ships as male. So all you Azura Lane people out there, you need to understand that despite what your ship waifus looks like, she is indeed a male. So yeah. Yeah, not this. This thing's great, by the way. Just so you know. um, someone wanted me to check the M41. It does have heat FS. It has 254 penetrating heat FS. That's different. Wasn't expecting that. Oh yeah, I guess the other ones are like 6.3 or whatever. So that makes for the battle rating. Compared to this boy over here, much less penetration. Where were we? Wait, fleet. They change pen stats to dev server all the time. That's true. So we might not get 500 millimeters of penetration when this thing's officially out, but it's a lot of penetration right there. German N41 stabilized. I guess I should take it out after. I'll take it out after this thing, and then we get on to the U.S. stuff. All right. Oh, there we go. Fully loaded. Let's hit the light cruiser, actually. Actually, no. Yeah, well. Oh. Just one shot of light cruiser. And the reload, you know, isn't the worst in the world. It's not great, but... And I could switch to my, where's the secondaries? But no, those are air. Is that them? Although it's gonna mess up my main guns. Okay. Let's miss. I think I totally botched that shot. Yeah, I totally messed that up. How do you get GE? Well, Gaijin gives me GE because I get to show things off, essentially. There's no press accounts. They don't do press accounts. Apparently, back in the day, people sold press accounts, so they stopped doing those. So that's that was a terrible shot and actually did some pretty harsh damage. Started a fire and everything. Check main gun recoil. All right. I was hoping for some splashes in the water. Jesus. Yeah, this thing's gonna be kind of. It's 5.7, by the way. Its reload is terrible though, so maybe the Brooklyn will be able to outgun it or out reload it. Although it's also quite slow. Not the slowest in the world, but it's not fast. Why are you talking about Soviet documents? That's a lot of damage from one shell. I love how it has torpedoes too, just in case you need to use torpedoes on something. That's a very cool ship. Don't think it's going to be very balanced. It's still 5.7. Look at that. BMP3 got thermals, but nothing new. All right. This boy right here, customization. People wanted to check this out because we're wondering if it had a stabilizer or not. So let's find out. I'm curious about something. Like that Heat FS doesn't have much more penetration than the APDS. And Heat FS doesn't exactly have a great reputation for spalling. So it might not be that much better. Are torpedo tubes still bugged on the Carl Gustav? I don't know how they're bugged on that boat. Check if it has good camos. All right. Probably just the usual German camos, but let me get this done first. I'm pretty sure they'd go with the, what do you call it? But I have a feeling the triplets would more likely end up being a premium. Also, I think they have some other, they might have some, well, they have smaller battleships they will go with before the triplets. Or triplets, or whatever, how you pronounce it. What's it called? I'm forgetting everything right now. Got a brown camouflage. That was nice. Winter. Oh, that's the usual post-war German one. This one's okay. I like that brown camouflage though. Test drive. God no. Does not have a stabilizer. I'm thinking stuff on the files could be squad vehicles would be nice as well. Well, there's more than just what would be a squad vehicle in the files. I don't think this thing's gonna be very like too much greater than the usual. Like, here's a T-44. No laser rangefinder. Yeah, the heat FS doesn't get through the front of that at a weird angle like this. Yeah, you can get through there. Alright, so it might be slightly bit better, maybe. Torpedo tubes stay stationary. The torpedoes themselves will rotate. Oh, yeah, that. I can test that in a bit later, but I doubt they fixed it. Oh, yeah, U.S. time. So America got M60a3 Tts, which is an M60a3 with ERA and all that. Let's see if it has has a 2-plane stabilizer, which should be expected. Anything else? Yeah, modifications. It starts with APFSDS. It has M774, which is the same as M735, I guess. Now it has better angle penetration. It has some. So it comes stock with both Heat FS and APFSDS, it looks like. Well, that's just a weird dev server bug. And it has this stuff. Yeah, I guess that's nice. Oh, it has thermals, I guess. It's nothing much to write home about. You could take it out with all of your Abrams. Oh yeah, there's another thing that happened. This guy is 9.3 now, like as many people have been asking. Although it seems the Xbox version was still only 9.0, which is hilarious because, like, very balanced there, Gaijin. Helicopters. No new helicopters. Aviation. No new aviation. I did see. I saw it somewhere. I saw somewhere, maybe it was on Reddit, I don't remember. A Apache, essentially. Let's look at the fleet. They got the Porter, and I think that's it. Got some turrets, 5-inch guns. I guess that's neat. That's pretty thin. Did Germany get a new aircraft? I didn't see any new aircraft. Although I'm pretty sure this is only going to be the first dev server, so... Like, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a second one. So maybe they'll get some more stuff then. Because there was quite a few things that were found in the files that have not shown up yet. There was... see, that's one of the things is new MiG-21 did not show up yet. So that was the Porter class. It's very interesting. We're all interested in it. Yeah. No new planes. Was there anything else that I need to look at? I guess we could go in further detail with the Sweden. Because... I want to take out this jet. You suspect Reggie Marina pre-orders will come from 1.95? No, I do not. I think we'll get the Italian Navy the same at the same time of year that we got the Japanese Navy this year. So, like summertime. Dude, I want the MiG-21 BIS in game already, so I can shoot Abrams with KH-66 AGMs and give them a taste of their own medicine. New F4 mods? I don't think so. Does thing have... it's not that great. Alright, I want to take out these fat rockets. See what I can do with them. There's some people asking for Raj F1, thinking it's a downgrade. More MiGs, just food for AT-ATs. Well, there's an air-to-air boat, too. Did the French F-100 finally get fixed? I guess we could check that in a bit. After I shoot a tank with these fat boys. America suffers. J-32 is a nice looking jet. This looking subsonic, in my opinion. It's pretty alright. It looks much better than this thing. I gotta be honest, this thing is it's more of a meme than a serious jet. Anti-radar missiles on the new Swede jet. Really? What one? The oh. Those missile rockets are they're hilarious. Okay, never mind. Just don't go there. Alright, those rockets were annoying. I need to practice with those a lot. Charlie 2, please? Okay. Alright, I'll show off the Charlie 2. Where are you? Britain. Well, here's the thing about the Charlie 2 is I don't have it. And I need the Golden Eagle through all of these, which would take forever. Oh, not that. It's so silly that it's a 9.0 tank and it starts with APDS. Like, really? M61 Vulcan on the FGR2 got new belts and a stealth option too. Oh, that's cool. I'm going towards the Chalet, man. I love how we have the Challenger Mark II. The Dauntless, whatever French word, did not for some reason did not show up in the dev server, so it'll most likely be another one. There's like quite a few interesting things in the files. I was going to show those off in a bit. I want to show off what's here first, though. Finally. Yeah, sure, okay. So here's the Challenger 2 as usual. This is it stock. And then... Is this the new thing that everyone wants to see? New pen for Bradley. Didn't see any new pen for Bradley. What's your opinion on cucumbers? I think cucumbers are pretty good. I like to eat them. So I'm not like exactly totally into like I don't really like to put anything on my cucumbers. Like I'm not too into the like ranch wouldn't go well with a cucumber. Check my DMs on Discord. Update is coming Monday. What? Really? That's crazy. Alright, there's all that. Now this is it with it the new modification. Looks like it got some things on the side. Oh, okay, so I guess those are... And then they just don't exist. Alright, so it's a very very dev server. Nothing here. Oh my god. Oof. That's a big oof there. Time is over. Task will be updated after battle. But I'm not really sure what this modification does, besides maybe add extra armor to it. Let me take it off real quick. And let's do some protection analysis. Let's just start with, yeah, it's basic round. Can't penetrate the cheek. Can get here. Can get here and over here. 700. Oh, that's pretty good. And that's pretty bad. And then, once we reinstall that, it's the same. I have no... Oh, this is what it is. Ah, I see. They put some explosives down here. So, still got through, though. Okay, never mind. Last DLC was 6 months difference since game's release. What did you send me? Release date. 2019 12/16. Oh. So, actually, before we get to that, because the release date is apparently Monday, CT found that in the files, so yeet. First, I wanted to go over some of the things that we didn't show up. If we don't have another dev server, we'll have to look at this stuff, but Here's a Russian thing, the Tis Mam. It's a Russian heavy fight attacker. There's the French plane that everyone's been asking for. It's here, but it's not showing up in the dev server because Gaijin didn't put it there yet. Looks pretty neat. Got some rocket pods. I don't know its stats, so you'll have to ask a Frenchman for it. And then we have the J6K1, which was one of those leaked models from back in God knows when. Very papery plane. Can't remember if this one took off or not. Some interesting gun loadouts. And then here is a MiG-21 MF. MF, I don't think stands for what you think MF might stand for. It's a MiG-21. Hopefully it has more than one gun. Then we have the Sweden J11. I think I looked at that, actually. J22, J22B, P51, J6B. Yeah, these are all the things. I think there was another one, maybe. Oh, yeah, here it was. SAB 21A1. So this one doesn't appear in a tree, but it's here. So this is the thing that I actually care most about in the Swedish tree. So I'm rather disappointed it's not showing up. But it's just a cool looking plane. I really love push props. They're so like weird and odd. It's got a nose gun, 2 side guns. I hope it has some good flight performance. Then we got this boy. This one. Yeah, that. Oh yeah, here's the other thing. A64A. So all of the people, I mean this, all of the people who went onto the thing and voted for the Apache, like you guys need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Apache confirmed. It's in the files. It looks pretty done. It probably will come out this patch. No proof of it. Here is a 64D, I guess, in the second Apache. And then a UK Apache. So the UK will get another tree. I was hoping for... Well, I guess we have to wait for Japanese helis. But then there was also some tanks. That one. We got that. This thing right here is the Ram 3.7-inch quick-fired Spag. It's a Spag. It's not appearing in the thing. The thing with this is CT said that he found that on the files it cost 3,850 Golden Eagles, and most likely a premium or event vehicle. I'm thinking this is going to be for the winter event. It could also be here. What he put down right there. It could also be a. The D has radar. Oh, interesting. It could also be a squadron vehicle, but there's the winter event coming up, so this is very likely. Then we have the Merkava Mark IIB late, which will probably go in the US tree. It's a Merkava, but with some more things on it. Having a second Merkava could be fun. I would be down for that. This one's a little high for a squadron vehicle, maybe. So, but you never know. There's the French Panhard. We were the Roy Cott. And there's a Typeset 90B. So yeah, there's quite a few things that are still in the files that Gaijin hasn't shown us yet. There might even be some other ones that weren't in this list, but what was also found in the files was the release date, which is going to be 2019-12-16, which is Monday. Which means I'm going to really have to not be late on my next War Thunder Weekly News. I went Jihad Kai. That would be nice. Do you think a new MiG will come this update? Yes, I just showed it. Literally just showed it was still in the works, I guess. Maybe, actually, since that, like, if you look at that thing, let me pull it up again. Where are you? MiG-21 right here. The MiG-21 MF. it doesn't look entirely done. Like, it is very beta, but we don't know when the screenshot. Well, actually, we do know when the screenshot was taken. This was taken out of the files. I don't know. Maybe they have a. This is just super work in progress. But if the release date really is going to be Monday, then it's entirely possible we won't see it on the update because that's still pretty fresh right there. But I have to wait another update for another MiG-21. Let me try out. I guess that way it won't penetrate. So it gives a bit less room, but yeah, see, if you right here you can't penetrate, but below it you can. Okay, let's take this off. Oh, that is. Well, it's the same result. Like right here, you can't penetrate it. I don't know if it's gonna do too much. J7M. I'm not your senpai. Why not Chinese? J7G. Chinu 2 is Chinu with original turret. Chinu Kai is Chinu with Chito protection turret, as far as I'm aware. Leo, Abrams, and Type 9B feel like the same tank. Actually, the Type 90 is a bit different than the Leo. Type 90 has an autoloader and is missing a crew member because of it. I'm pretty sure the armor protection, yeah, it's the same. Which sucks, because this thing's armor isn't that great. Anything else I forgot to check out? Besides perhaps this sandwich that I made myself? Oh yeah, French 100. Nope. Still has no loadouts. Is there anything else that was wrong with this thing besides the missing loadouts? American helis. There's an Apache from what I heard. There is an Apache. I just checked it out, but it's not. Yeah, it's not on the dev server. But it was found in the files, and I just showed it for a little while. What is the sandwich? It is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm not sure what the type of bread is, but it's a very brown bread, and it's quite. It's not like brittle, but it has the brittle aspects to it. But it's also quite unbrittle, the opposite of brittle. I think it's a pretty good bread, though. I question how fresh it is. All right, so I think there's only one thing left to do. Well, actually, there's quite a few things left to do, but I really want to, and I mean it. Really want to actually take out more of the, but I want to take this fat rocket launcher and see how much damage it can do against a destroyer. Type 9B has some lens coverings from the highlights. Huh. Sweden looks like it's a good tree. It's gonna be once it's. I think Sweden. I hope they have quite a few more planes ready for Sweden. There's new profile icons. I will get to that. I think this thing's gonna be great. It's gonna be a pain to get it, but once you have it, I think it'll be pretty great at it'll be good for memes, but also will be good for killing aircraft and other things. I need to equip the proximity fuse things, but whatever. Are ships getting radar? Kind of. They're getting anti-air radar. They won't pick up naval vessels, but they will pick up aircraft. Where's that thing that... you can lock onto this boy right here. And then shoot him down. I say it like that. Hopefully, in the future, they will allow you to lock onto, or maybe not lock onto, but pick up ships in the distance or whatever. Hello there. Can you fly test the Lisan? Is that the Swedish jet? I will test it out. First, I want to smack this destroyer with a 320mm rocket. And hello, Waffly Joker 6. What's up? Russian carrier is on fire again. Is that real life? Alright. A little slow. I think the Russian P-35 or whatever it is. Or P-35. Yeah, it's the P-35 or whatever. I think that thing's a little bit faster. Project 35, that's it. Another excellent sandwich. Grilled cheese is great. I'm actually lactose intolerant, so I can't eat cheese. Though there are cheese alternatives that do suffice. Not as good as cheese, but they can work. And you can still make a mean grilled cheese with them. This rocket goes way too high. Oh my god, seriously, dude? There's a direct hit. That does a lot of damage. Not as much as I'd like, but it's great for the memes. Oh, come on! It's not for close engagements. Where is my Weasel ACW? I don't know, man. Or is confirmed racist because he is intolerant against lactose. Yes, you got me. I'm a bigot towards lactose. I'd like to see the top tier jet for Sweden climb rate. I'll look at it in just a second. I'm just checking out this thing for a bit. Yeah, these guns are kind of not too impressive. Alright, let's check out that jet. Use your middle mouse button to lower your range. Oh, yeah, I should have done that. Person with 9482. I don't know Chinese, so I kind of don't know what you're saying. There was some more Chinese tanks, if you're wondering. Well, there's Chinese Spags, that's it. No, like, mainline tanks. Just a ZSU-57-2 copy and a M42. Nice meme, but where's my OI? I don't know, man. I'd really love it if they would add it, but I swear at one point, Gaijin probably was actually considering it, but I don't think we're gonna get it, unfortunately. I'm very disappointed in that. Here's its stock stats. I guess not really stock anymore, but here. Its climb rate, Wait, what? 84 meters a second. Is that normal? Doesn't seem normal to me. All right, let's just. And someone asking for the XM1 GM to 9.3. Yes, indeed. It has been sent to 9.3, and it will never be the same again. S-Tank? I looked at S-Tank earlier. I could look at it again, but it's kind of awkward. Let's take it out with everything. Ooh, 47. What kind of guns are these? 30 millimeters. Reload time 1 minute. All right. Didn't this plane have drop tanks? No, those are rocket pods. In real life, it probably did have drop tanks, but... Oh, planes are great like the J-20. License built Aidens, I had a feeling. Kind of stiff on the turning. Probably would be better if I didn't have all these rockets, but... Is there no AI planes to shoot at? That's a shame. I don't really want to go into a custom battle. There's always chaos. I'm just going to get shot down by MiG or something. Well, here's the thing. On the live stream that they did, the XM1 did go to 9.3. Oh, there it is. But the Xbox XM1, the Chrysler version, it stayed at 9.0. Which, maybe that's just like an insult to Xbox players or something, but... Did they just make it rockets like fly everywhere now? I swear they randomly fly in weird directions. I'm a bit sad no J21, J21R, J35, or AJ37. I was hoping for a J35. That's one of the Delta Wing jets, right? Did he show the British naval tree? I did. It's not too interesting. You got two... No, wait. Yeah, you got like two new ships. Where'd that plane go? You got a new battle class. But they're kind of pretty typical. There they are. Pretty typical British ships. The same type of guns and all that. J20 is going to be great with WS-15. No. What? IRI, the rockets are fire to air. Oh, interesting. I probably didn't put a fuse on them. Yeah, I read that somewhere that the Draken and the Vegan are both confirmed. I think they did that in a live stream or something, but... Is this still the German runway? It is, isn't it? And there's no jets to like test things on. Oh, look at that. That was quite some This plane is slow AF. Well, I wouldn't actually count it because I have both rocket pods and missiles on. And the rocket pods are probably slowing it down a bit. Here, it looks pretty cool. Now people are speaking Chinese in my chat. Let's test it out again, but with only the missiles. What's new? There's quite a few things new. I kind of went through them all already, but Swedish Planes. This is beyond my skill cap in the Chinese there. I know I had been studying Japanese, but now I feel like I need to switch languages. Let's see if without the rocket pods it gets a little faster. Flight model isn't done yet. That's very possible. Did the U.S. get any new helicopters? Not yet, but it is confirmed that there are two, what do you call them? The H-64s. There's an H-64 and the H-64D. And also one for the British. Trees don't even speak. Fly it straight line and you'll see how slow it is. I'm flying in a straight line. We're about 700. I think this thing was like 9.0, which means it was going to get dunked on by supersonics all day, but... what'd Ghost say? These speeds are kind of similar to the Sabres and whatnot. Oh, it can carry 4 missiles if you don't take rocket pods. That's nice. Might be slowing me down a bit, but yeah, there's the max speed. And maybe if I change the altitudes, it'll go down, change a bit, but that's about as fast as you're gonna go. Roll rate's all right, I guess. Air brakes. Oh, look at those air brakes. Ooh, interesting. Cockpit is a work in progress. Of course. Can pull 11 Gs. See how many negative Gs I can pull. Only like 3. For all the very good work and thanks for covering naval. Take care. All right, thanks, man. People. Oh. I think this jet. Okay, I don't play top tier jets, so I can't really say. But it seems like decent speed, maybe. More people speak English. If people want to speak Chinese in the chat, they can go right ahead. I don't care. I won't be reading it because I don't know what you're saying, but someone said about these missiles being guidance IR infrared. I think that's normal with all other radar jets. Or radar missiles, or not radar, but this thing had, I say missiles. See, the thing is, none of these planes are really like leaping out at me saying, "Oh, you gotta fly this thing." They all are. Why is this thing 3.0? It's 2.7. Jesus. Yeah, let's check out this thing. With like as many rockets and bombs as I can think of. Because the J6K1 was leaked through the data mines of 1.95, a fully textured one, unlike the one that was leaked on the DeviantArt August. Yes, it was found in the files, so it's more likely, it's most basically confirmed. Um, but unfortunately, we can't take it out because it's not appearing on the dev server, which is saddening. Uh, Armored targets, offensive, ground targets. Oh, cockplate is only a placeholder, unfortunately. Well, that's a lot of rockets. Am I? Hopefully we'll get it in 1.97 or hell might even get devlog. It's very possible it will become in this patch. I would suspect that this is going to be the first dev server. However, there's other there's a what was it? A release date was found in the files saying that the patch is going to drop on Monday. So we might get a only one dev server patch Monday dealio. The MI-28 thing they showed was also auto flares. What? Oh, neato. He only has one gun. Very JU-88, I guess. Hope we get a German F4 Phantom soon. Yeah, we'll have to wait for, well, maybe next patch or something. So this thing flies exactly what you think it flies like? Like, it ain't beautiful. There's a tree outside my house speaking. What? Alright. So it shoots the outer rockets first. That's going to be a bit of a personal question. Is there something that interests you for real in this patch? You talking to me? Yes, there is. There is a Swedish push prop plane. Was it the 21 or something? That is the only vehicle that I'm actually interested in. Maybe the Type 90B for like weeb reasons. But also some of the new Japanese light cruiser with the 15 centimeter guns. I'm slightly interested in that, though I need to grind Japan out. Firing these rockets are going to have to get used to. I like Shenyang Aircraft Corporation, so that... What? Is the Suzuya on the dev server? Yes, I took it out earlier. It's pretty good. Oh, these ones... Oh, they fire double. So this thing might actually be pretty good at cast for when tanks come around. You'll have to get used to the rockets, but you can carry a lot of them for such a low-tiered bomber. And then you have bombs. That's true. Those are some fat bombs, too. It's like a Swedish Ju-88. Oh, it overheated already. Huh. But that's not a bad aircraft. Volkswagen 8 has 8, no problem. I think they are auto 0 as well. What? Any new MiG-21s? No, there was one in the files. Here, I'll show it again. Because I have it right here. There was another one found in the files right here. It doesn't look done at all. And there's a supposed release date of Monday. So we don't know. I'm not sure if that thing will come or not, but... Do you think Gaijin is lazy or couldn't find info on Swedish Air Tech Tree because it's really bare bones? No, I think that they're not showing the entire deck of cards here. I think we're gonna see a few more aircraft than just this. Maybe some copy paste ones, perhaps, but at the very least, we'll see quite a few more. I know I know for a fact we'll see at least one more. It was found in the files. Where are you? There you are. Here. Oh, this thing didn't show up. The Sab 21. I was really hoping for that because Sab 21s are cool. And there's apparently a jet version that they actually used. But so that could be like 3 more aircraft right there. The Hans M41 just have heat FS. It has all the same stuff as the M41s have, plus heat FS. The heat FS has like 250 penetration though, so. So they are lazy in the dev server. Yeah, kind of, I guess. There's a lot of things found in the files that didn't appear on a dev server for whatever reason. There's nothing else here. Unfortunately, no enchilada. Does this thing have anything different with it? No. I guess really just a Type 90. It's cool though. Yeah. Oh, it is 10 millimeters of rolled homogeneous. Alright, I thought it was structural, but no, it's full on armor. Not like it's gonna do anything. Can you look at the J29F? This boy right here. Well, this is a J29. I think it has missiles. Yeah, let's see where those missiles go. Windows having problems with War Thunder crashing because I'm having a problem with it crashing. Didn't crash at all before the update today. I haven't really played it today. I was playing Destiny 2 and then this came out, so I was doing that. Yeah. I thought the JAS-39 Gripen was going to make an appearance, but I guess the modern, too modern, right? Oh. Edie Nahui Sukabliet donated $2 Canadian, saying, Suzuma is my waifu. All right then. What helicopters did Italy get? They got nothing. Did America get anything new? Yeah, they got the M60 TTS. M60a3 Tts, which is just a M60a3, essentially. It doesn't look too interesting. It has like night vision and all that stuff. I could show off a bit more in a bit. Kind of want to not fly this thing out, but I guess I could. Oh, I read that one. Oh yeah, Suzuya. I'm very dyslexic. Yeah, that's a good question, Nameless. Who is his waifu? We have to know this. Are you sure you didn't see the entire heli tree? Pretty sure I didn't see anything new there. Japanese J6K9 in dynamic campaign. Really? That's kind of funny. Swiss host donated 20 Swedish money. You are my favorite boomer weeb. Thank you. Thank you for calling me a boomer weeb.
You have triumphed over the enemy. Your victory is moments away, my lord.
Didn't even know you could be both of those, but I guess I'm making new records. I swear I saw helicopters. I'll go check again. This thing rolls really well. I guess its barrel shape actually goes to something. How is the Swedish entry-level jet? I haven't really taken that one out yet. Actually, I think this is not one, but it's one of these, and these things roll really well. There's Suzuya, Oigin, and Atago, all your waifus. So are you like Amish now? Was it Amish? No, it's the Mormons. The Mormons are the ones who have all the wives. Oh yeah, the entry level jet is just this thing, which I think is just this thing with less cool guns. It has what are they? 20mm guns. But anyways, let's check out Italian helicopters. Nope. There are some other helicopters coming, but for America and the Brits. I heard Russia and Germany are getting 21s. I haven't heard anything of that. I wonder, like, Japan has so far not gotten a 5.7 premium to power through all the grind, so. But this thing right here is going to be pretty cool. It's a very wide ship. Oh, yeah, because U.S. ships need to fit through the canal, or the Panama Canal, but Japan did not care about that, so they made their ships wide. It's probably going to be a pain to research. Was there anything else I need to check out? Will Germany get new tanks? Germany got one new tank, and it's not necessarily a new tank. They got an M41. But it has a heat FS shell, which I guess is a bit better than APDS, but yeah, they got a heat FS shell, which is all right. Um, it's cool, I guess. Here, I'll take out the Sendai, I guess. What BR is the Graph Spree or whatever it is? It is 5.7, like all the other top tier stuff, because Gaijin is genius when it comes to balance. Seems like they tried to animate the Type 87 Spag radar to fold down, but failed. Oof. I think they did that last patch actually. I remember they did something with it. Is something new in U.S. ground forces? Yes, there was the Type 60 M3, not Type 60, the M60a3 Tts, which is just an M60 really. Oh yeah, there's sparks. They're pretty neat. Not like, not the usual sparks that we're used to. That were animated sparks. Why does it always do that? Do you see the Battle D37 in Britain? Yes, it has a lot of 40s. It was pretty neat. Here's the Sendai class cruiser. Died fast. Apache choppers and files been on dev server. Yes. So essentially, Apache is confirmed. Suzuya is the only Mogami class built with 4 25mm cannons instead of 440 cannons on the 155 version. They chose the version with the worst AA. Yeah, that's true. Oh well, that's because they're gonna give you another version as a premium with more AA. Can we see some sparks? So I think you can see them fire out of my guns. Here, let's see. See? Sparks. Sparks. More sparks. Let's go ammo rack some tanks, show off the sparks, and even more so. Yes, I am aware of the. It was found in the files. There's a release date of Monday, which is pretty soon, and there seems like a lot of things that are missing from this dev server, so it'll be interesting. Hold on a second, I need to do a thing. All right, let's spark it up. I found all the event vehicles are coming. There's 6 in total. Oh, can you post screenshots in a DM for me or something, or at least write them down? Is it more likely a dev server update? Where is... I think in the turret. No machine gun on this boy. Oh, let's ammo rack the fat one. Mouse event vehicle. Keck. I'm confused. Is this a Lynx turret? No, it's not. It's a Swedish turret. It has explosive. I guess we need to go ammo rack some of the more modern things. But this thing's kind of OP. I'm just gonna say, like, it's fast. Its armor's terrible, but who cares? No armor's best armor. Open top, so I guess planes will be your friend. But its fire rate, it has 195 millimeters of penetration. Make a custom battle. Do that later. There we go. That was a lot of sparks. 95 millimeters of penetration on a really fast firing gun. It does have a auto loader or whatever, and that has to be reloaded, but that reload's actually pretty quick too. I think the Ram 90mm has the same gun as the Tortoise. That'd be hilarious. I would love that. 7.3. Alright, let's test drive this again. Was there any shells I was missing? No, I was hoping for some, like, I don't know. Need to do it at nighttime? Alright. Oh yeah, let's Look at that. Just in case you need to, like, I don't know. I don't know what you do it there. Just wait till somebody bullies Abrams with this thing. You know that thing is going to be full of memes. This thing's probably going to have a lot of memes to it, too. That's not very fast. And the aiming is, needs work. Hi there, the German M41 has heat FS. Yes, I know, I've showed it off. Heat FS pens only a little bit more than the APDS, so I'm not sure if it's going to be a whole lot better. But it's there. MiG-21 SMT and MiG-21 FMF coming next update. Maybe. Ooh. Yeah, let's definitely... Sniping this thing isn't the easiest. Really hope on the launch they have some better system. Or fix it up a bit. Look how flat that is. Alright, let's go try this out at night. I bet the Canadian SPA is an event vehicle. Most likely. Test drive. No. Day. Nights. The hit from AP rounds have to spark more. I believe machine guns also spark when you hit things, maybe? Yeah, there we go. How do I turn this off? I don't remember my controls. Weaponized door stop. But it's got night vision, I guess. So that's something. What about CT's post on Discord? Like, we'll have to see this thing in action on the field for it to really get an idea how good it is. But it does indeed bounce most things that you would expect it to come up against, except for the APFSDS, so Object 120 is still OP. Alright, let's take out some other tanks. Is there anything other tanks that I wanted to take out? There's this boy. Wait, does this thing have night vision? I'm curious. Looks very modern. It doesn't look like it. Let me get the rest of this stuff just because. The variants with the fences or whatever on it will probably be tech tree variants. Yes, definitely. Well, the current variant is only a pre-production. So the other variants will definitely be... They'll probably have a production variant without the fence. Variant with the fence. Maybe the fence will be an armor upgrade. I don't know. A few other things. How's the Object 120 OP? Do I have to explain? It has a 152 millimeter gun that fires heat FS. Well, high penetrating heat FS and APFSDS at 7.7, where it commonly meets 6.7 tanks that were like tactical fence. That looks nice. Ooh, pretty. This is U.S. boat, German destroyer, Soviet plane, Japanese plane, British, Canadian VFW, Israeli U.S. MBT. Oh, I didn't get the ammo. Yeah, but that's all the Object 120 gets, though. Well, that's all you need. You could put that on a rank 1 tank, and it would be OP. How fast is it in reverse? Oh, we can find out in a second. I'm gonna blow this guy up first. Do you yogurt or no? I do not yogurt. It goes about 17 in reverse, which isn't too bad, but... Did you put them in Discord? Just missed the whole stream until now. Any Abrams upgrades yet? Nope. There was a Challenger 2 upgrade. It gave it some ERA on the lower front plate. Is the Italian M47 a copy pasta? I'm pretty sure it is. I like this thing. It's small. It has a big gun. It's a shame you don't yogurt. Well, I don't do any dairy. Everybody should yogurt. That's the point. It's a gun. Only good if you can use it. Object 120, where it barely gets a chance to use it. I don't know what you're talking about. I've taken out that thing many times, done some horrible things with it. It's a very overpowered tank. Well, maybe not the worst. It doesn't have any armor and does have, what do you call it? Hull break. So it can be easily killed, but it's not exactly fair. I missed most of the stream. Did they add any non-Swedish planes? There was some stuff in the files. Japanese plane, some helicopters, a unfinished MiG-21, but most of it was Swedish planes. Why has Italy not made a single bomber after World War II? Well, because they don't need to. Like, Italy's gonna go to war with anybody? I wonder, since we're seeing a lot of wheeled vehicles, would we see a Striker M105? The fact that we haven't seen it yet is really annoying. Is it an early one or modern? It's a late World War II one. Here, I could pull it up in a second. Actually, I could pull it up right now. What's this? Oh, it's that. I'll talk that in a second. But first... Oh, alright. Oh yeah, there was this. The Tim's Am, a Russian attacker. There's a French jet. And this is the plane I was talking about. Apparently it's going to be an event plane, actually, so that sucks. But yeah, the rest is basically Sweden, I think. Oh yeah, there's helicopters. Apaches. Cool. But CT sent me this. Event vehicles, boats, PT 811, rank 2. Destroyer class 1942. Jaeger 1941, rank 3. Planes, TIS AM, rank 2. J6K1, rank 4. And tanks, UK Ram 90AA, rank 3. And Merkava Mark 2B late, rank 6. Those are the event vehicles. So both of the planes that I just showed you are going to be event vehicles, unfortunately. So they basically only going to get Italian vehicles. Italian aircraft, not Italian, Swedish aircraft dispatch. The Object 120 is so OP, it's a not easy kill because it can hit. The dumbest thing about the Object 120 is the stupid front plate is like the slightest angle, and because of that, they said, oh, it bounces everything that ever touches it anywhere. It's so annoying when you're fighting it. I still back the map and one-shot everyone because it had... Yeah, that too. Take it on Kursk and then one-shot some Tiger 2s. How good is the S-Tank upper front plate against APFSDS? It's very bad against APFSDS. I didn't catch what that was measured at. I was reading chat. Oh. Yeah, let's that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Oh, you see them sparks in the distance? That's pretty cool. I hope, what's his name? The one guy that makes really cool War Thunder trailers. I hope he makes good use of the sparks in his trailer. Can you use the Strav 103 as a ramp? I don't think you can. Is there anything else I wanted to check out? I think I looked at all of these pretty in good detail. Actually, I want to take out this thing. What is the difference between the Type 90 and Type 90B? The Type 90B and the Type 90 are the same tank. The Type 90B has 10 millimeter metal plates on the front of it. Those metal plates are typically used to attach equipment like a dozer or a mine roller or something like that. But the that's not in game. So essentially they're the same tank. It allows you to take out two Type 90s in one game. Yeah, Pandor, whatever his name is. I can't read. Oh, it's still night. Oops. That's a nice cockpit. Got some green lights. Did you take out the Swedish rank 6 yet? The top tier jet? Yes, I took that out. It's alright. Some people in chat were saying it's slow, so maybe it's trash, but it flew like a... Well, actually, I think I had a stock flight model. Or it was copying a Sabre or something. How's the S-Tank lower front plate against APFSDS? It doesn't do well either. it kind of goes right through all of that stuff. I could do some more tests or penetration tests on it though. Do both Type 90s have an autoloader? Yes, they're exactly the same tank. The literally only difference is that the B has some metal plates on the front of it. Technically, there is a new Italian plane, the J11 or 12. Oh, technically a new Italian plane, but it's in the Swedish tree. Do you think they will do something with the hull aiming really bad? I heard that it's that they are gonna do something with it apparently, but I can't say what because I don't know. Just realized the French B1s to get neutral steering gonna make the B1 turret even more OP. You think you can escape? These 50 cals aren't too bad. I think this will be a really good low tier plane. It doesn't turn the best. And I think I'd take a US 50 cals over these, but there is a lot of GE, yes. I don't know why Gaijin gives me so many, but and there's its turning. It's no zero. Without the left flaps on. Ooh, that's pretty bad on without the flaps on, but is it that Israel P10 1 CT center? With loadout, does it have? That's a lot of GE. VT12 can have drive. It's horrible, if not flat ground. Oh yeah. Wait, doesn't the VT12 already have hydraulics? FGR2 got new camos. Okay, I could check this. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I might be able to check this out. Let me shoot some tanks with these 50s first. I think they're like 51 cal, actually. Was not talking about your GE. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Never mind. Israeli Apache? Regular loadouts? It was the... Are you talking about the British? Yeah, this thing. Oh my god. So here's the thing, is I never play British aircraft too often. So this might take a little while. What if I just mash the enter button? A shame US doesn't get power creep. Did I hear 150 GE? No, you did not. Can I just hold it down? No, I can't. I wish there was an option to just like purchase the entire tree. Like, and nobody else would ever have use for it except for like YouTubers when they need to show off camos for a plane that they haven't researched yet. I just want more. Nope, nope, there's a hunter. Get out of here with your 150 GE. Oh, I'm out of these things. Purchase some more of them. Well, you can tap it here all day. All right. Standard. Blue camouflage. Not sure if this is new, but it looks pretty nice. Oh. Normal. Medium gray. Oh, and light gray. That's a nice one right there. They lowered the R3 106 repair cost to $7K. That's the Italian thingy. It does have a 7K repair cost. What was the repair cost earlier? So I think I've looked at everything. So let's, I guess, I don't know, could mess around in a custom battle for like 20 minutes or so. How many of these can you get? Is that at max? All right. Check G56 repair cost plus. Oh, okay. Well, prepare for disappointment. Because I'm pretty sure it is still 39,000. Here, actually, wait. Let's spade this boy real quick. Get that repair cost nice and high. Oh yeah, now it's 47,000. So yeah, this is a P51 with Swede 50s. Wait, actually, wait. I want to check some things. Yep, just the regular things. Seeing if there's any weird experimental game modes. Let's go to a good map. Poland? Normandy? No, not Normandy. Jungle, that's the best map. Berlin. Let's do Carpathians. Should I add bots? Password is always QQ. What new for Japan? They got another Type 90. the Type 90B, which is a Type 90 with 10 millimeter plates on the front of it. Oh, yeah, they got some ships. I already kind of went over that stuff, so you'll have to watch earlier in the stream. Someone messaged me on Discord. If there's any info you need further about anything come up, let me know. I'll ask you about that stuff later. No bots? Alright, if you insist. No bots. Let me... I was already in bed. I turned my PC on just to join. Oh yeah, it's like late for you Italians. And it's a weekday too. $240 and $220s. For ground forces, it's what? Oh, it's midnight. Nice. I can actually, yeah. So 15 o'clock is midnight in Italy. I could try to remember that. Chat doesn't work for undev. What? Um. It's join in progress. If I start the game, you can join anytime. Monday for patch, maybe? That's what the thingy said. I'll bring it up again. Not the dancing cockroach. People have been spamming that in my memes. But the supposed release date was found in the dev files for Monday, which is very close. Kind of spooky. Oh, it's raining and night. The last time I did a custom battle on the dev server, I was testing out the night vision, so... me fix that. Did Russia get any new MBTs? Nope, they did not get any new MBTs this patch. Well, not yet. There's a possibility there'll be a second dev server, or they'll get more things later, but... CJ Gray. Oh, you guys did. All right. Change mission. Change mission. All right. Same map. Let's not do nighttime. Day. And let's do clear. There we go. Sounds like a tank. Makes it not fun. Hey, Getchy, if you think about it, tanks are just airplanes that don't fly. Do I want this? Better angle penetration. Let's see if I can do anything cheeky with this. The hull aiming, I swear, slows you down. This is not a fast tank at all. My God. Having fun there, Getchy? Hello, Matt. What's up? Oh, maybe I shouldn't be right in front of a bush. I can't get that kind of angle on. You know what can take off the... You can take this off. Yes, I can, but I actually forgot what button I mapped hull aiming to, so I cannot. Nice orange tank you got there. Oh my God, please, hull aiming. You even made the decal orange? How do you do that? Press Alt, click mouse. You know my controls are very different than yours. Ah, here he is. Oh, you can do it to that. Okay, where are them pesky tanks at? I know CT's got to be somewhere around here. Will you be doing any leak suspicions or leak vigs on 1.97? You know it. If I get information on leaks, I will definitely release talk about those. And I always like to do like videos on what I suspect is going to come in the next patch. Those are just fun to do. Can't find a custom battle. There's not many of them, and I can't invite you, unfortunately. Messaging system is not working on dev. Oh. Hello there. Actually, wait. Hold on a second. I want to see if I can deflect your shots, so shoot me. I think it has some... Oh, you took out my transmission. Or it was him. An L3? I love the sparks. Those are great. Hey, Getchy, I want you to do a flyby and shoot me with some machine guns. I want to see if it sparks off my tank. Oh, hello there, CT. How are you doing? Wait, I want to see. Can you use me as a ramp? Oh, they changed the thing. It looks different. I know. Unfortunately, the S tank does not function as a ramp. I didn't see if anything sparked off me, but oh, also CT, kill 2 of my crew members. That's like a feature of this tank. I want to see how that works. You don't assign a button for hull aiming. Now I feel picked on. Try manual suspension controls. Wait. You gotta shoot me with APFSDS and kill 2 of my crew members. Might be able to disable hull aiming manually. Oh, you definitely can assign a button to it. I know on my actual files I have a button assigned to it. It's just these are the dev server file. This server doesn't take into your regular files into account. Here. Also, the let's get some sparks there. I guess maybe if I light myself on fire, but I'm actually out of those. I guess I got ammo wrecked. Hold on. The R3 can use anything as a ramp. Oh, did it die? Oh, see, I died, and everyone joined the enemy team. Must disable full aiming to manually adjust suspension. Alright. We could try it again. Did China get a SPA or just the ZSU-57 too? They also got a M42, one of those US bags. It's not that great. Gotta go do daily tasks. Alright, good luck with that. Hello, Jeff the Thunder Man. Where Thunder crashed. What's the password? QQQQ. That is 4 Q's in a row. Here, let me type that out. No, that's not what I want. Mouse. Alright, oh, damn. Oh, man. That's some fast suspension moving there. Does it go up and down? It doesn't look like it goes up and down. Do you not see the custom battle? Oh, well, I guess you gotta look around. It's, I can't really do anything about that. I can't even send you an invite on the, I can't even now, but... I am tank ramp. See, the CB is not showing up. That's weird. Who shot me? Yeah, you get some sparks when the airplanes shoot you. That's cool. Can Maz push someone light onto you? Maybe. It works. I have a tank transport now. Oh my god. You could get a second MBT on top of you. You would be unstoppable. Of course, there's a weird bug with when you stack tanks in War Thunder. They don't stack properly. And they slowly fall off you. Oh, I tipped him over. Oh, I killed his commander. He lives! I wonder if I could flip this guy. I don't... What are we doing? He died. Now I have a sudden urge to buy... That's the selling point that Gaijin needs to advertise. Why? I apparently killed him by him running into me. Oh god. Can also be used as extra armor. What is this called? Spaghetti and meatballs. Do they add ammo explosion sound for ships? I didn't try that. My name in game is normal CGF. You can send me invite. Maybe. Let me see. Oh wait. You might be stuck on the barrel. Oh, so close. Jeff. You know Matt? Jeff seems like a guy who would know Matt. Very nice landing there. Let me see if I can get you an invite. Did he get on? Nah, he's falling off. I don't know what's going on here. I think I got you. This might require like 3 tanks. So the 103, and then the tank, whatever you're going to put on top of it. And then you need a 3rd tank to help push the other tank on top. Uh-oh. Oh, he's falling. I guess the mouse gonna try to get on. Oh god. Oh god. That didn't work. Check how many players you have on it. If it's on max, then it might be a problem. He watches me and making gaming dev streams. Oh. How'd that guy die? This is the footage I want to see. You're not gonna see this footage. Ah. Ooh, Type 90B. There we go. Oh no, he's fallen off. Seems the top of my tank is made of like silicone or something. Too slippery. Hey, Jeff, you gotta try to drive onto my tank. Back up to the hill, not gun first. I could try that. I wonder how long I can keep him on. I'm gonna drop him off the bridge. Trust me. They added a new U.S. ship with a base fuse. What? Yeah, the Porter or something. This is the if only we had Japanese tanklets. You'll never catch me alive. Oh god, I landed on him. I do hope they I don't necessarily want to say fix, but yeah, fix the hull aiming. All the flak and base fuse shells of my ship is gone. Come on. So there's less of a good connection when you do it backwards. Okay. He's trying anyways. It kind of worked. You might need to choose a smaller tank, not one bigger than mine. Oh, you almost landed it. Also, they've reduced the MX40 APFSDS pen, but that is to that of the Leo 2K. Wow, really? Ah, he fell off. What is going on over there? Oh, we gotta find a way to get the adits on here. Alright, adits, come over here. Oh god, there's another one. Oh, he slid off. That would have worked perfectly. It would have been unstoppable. Wait, I have an idea. I have the ultimate idea. Hey Jeff, you gotta stay right there. We're gonna make the okay, I can't get up here. Not enough. Only the R3 will work, Chief. Perhaps. Okay, this is I'm not sure if I can show this. I'm not sure if YouTube allows this kind of content in here. Oh my god, are you... Oh god! Been waiting to clap in some British tanks, but for a bit, finally effective top tier speedy boy. Yeah, the Roycott is gonna be pretty good, I think. Are you gonna try to get the L3 on there? Ah, no. Get a dev server live stream, and what do you find? A troop of S tanks goofing off. It's a goofy tank, man. What if we'll get a Friday the 13th tomorrow? Probably not. It's more of like a Halloween thing. Oh, Genshi did land it. Very nice. Can you try the new Arado 234? Do you see there was files found? Yes, I did see the files for the Merkava. Apparently it's going to be an event vehicle, the Merkava. And for the Apaches, the two US ones and the British one. I wonder if I can drive under his wing. Haha. This thing is kind of funny. Can you try to ground pound a in the... Oh, sure. What Apaches are confirmed? Yes. Here, let me get the thingy up. Apache. There's the H64A, H64D, H64, the British H64. Actually, no, wait, that's that's an Italian helicopter. HMK1 for the UK. Wait. I guess never mind. I'm tired. This is an H64. They look the same. Yeah, so Apache is confirmed. So people did not have to vote for it on the thingy. Anyways, where are all my friends that I'm going to kill? What is this guy doing? His rockets aren't the best. There's a lot better rockets I would pick. Thanks for the add the squadron. Yes. Based on a lot of votes, including mine. Wait, I'm curious. Yes. I love the sparks. Look at that. It's so awesome. Oh, those angles are aggressive. Wait, but is it like free research tree or is it like research tree like French extra? Um, well, I'm pretty sure one of them. I'm pretty sure both of them are going to be free in the tree to research, and I think we're going to get the prototype as a premium. I really hope Italy gets a supersonic this patch. Nothing has shown up so far for Italy as supersonic, so. Yeah, the autoloader takes forever to reload. Oh, this has really a lot of. Like, it can go that high, Jesus. So just joined the stream. Anyone naval? Any more naval ships? Yes, there's quite a few naval ships. I don't really want to go through them again, but Japan got like 2, the Sendai and a light cruiser that has a similar firepower to the what you call it. Similar firepower to the Brooklyn, slower fire rate. America got the Porter. Britain got a bunch of destroyers that are very British destroyers. Germany got, of course, the 2 heavy cruisers that we're talking about. Hey, CJ Gray, could you shoot the front of me a few times? I want to see how well this armor works. Oh yeah, Suzuya. What else was gotten? Will the Bismarck ever come into the game? I'm pretty sure it's going to become eventually. Oh yeah, there was also another Japanese ship. It was a lot like that one. Oh, wow, that armor is terrible. There's a what was that one? Like the Project 35. There was a Japanese version of that, but it had a fat 320 millimeter anti-submarine rocket launcher. That was pretty fun. my god. His hands are going through this steering wheel. Oh, the boycott. This thing's great. It has a lot of rockets. Kind of wish they had fired one at a time. I'm pretty sure that's how rockets actually worked back then. Did he just... I'm pretty sure Bismarck will not be an event ship. That would be dumb. Oh my god. I think I gained more speed hitting him and then flying sideways than I was actually going. Italy so far has gotten nothing. Yes, that's true. Yeah, look at those rockets. These ones fire one at a time. Any new German air or ground... Germany didn't get any new aircraft, but they did get a M60... No. Yeah, an M61. Yeah, side am. With... What is it? No, that's not M61. I'm forgetting things now. But they got a new, it's one of the U.S. light tank that everyone has, the Bulldog, but it has heat FS and smoke grenades at 6.7. It's a pufferfish. Just need to feed it a carrot. M42, M41, that's it. Dev server is not like you can't get onto it on the console, no. Oh my god, the thing is spooky fast. Get away. I don't trust you. That's terrifying. Does this thing have airbags? Those are the smallest airbags I've ever seen. Germany will ever get a F4C? I do suspect they will eventually get an F4. I'm not sure what variant they used, but it would make sense. F4, everyone loves F4s, so at least all the Americans do. So it would make sense to add that. Oh god, I'm not pulling out this. Germans are getting MiG-21M. Is that confirmed anywhere? Because I didn't see that written down anywhere, and it's not in any of the files. What would you say is the fastest way to get research? Depending on what you're playing. If it's tanks, I don't know, buy a premium and be a jerk. Actually, playing the objectives typically is the best way. You can progress pretty fast if you want to, like... Honestly, I think maybe ground pounding. If you want to get through naval really fast, naval enduring confrontation, I think is the way to go. It's in a data mine. I know there was a MiG-21 MF in a data mine. I'm not sure who used that one. Don't know if it was attached to any files or any nations, but there is that. Hey, Merkava. Get away from Sidam. Oh god. You want to try J-29 versus Sabre or G-91? I am very bad in jets, so I can tell you who's going to win. So the MiG-21 is for the, I can send you the data mining for like, sure. That'd be great, actually. Oh god, I forgot. These missiles are terrible. Really hope the devs have enough time to finish the MiG. I do too. I'm hoping that they have a finished or copy somewhere on the dev server or something, and not this thing. Full client won't download for you. Did you see that? I wasn't even aiming anywhere near that. I guess I should test it out with other rockets to see if they just like completely destroyed rocket accuracy. I can still control the plane. Why does it say I'm dead? Germany used the F4E with a 20mm nose-mounted M61. Game crashed, nice. Well, honestly, it's been 3 hours and 42 minutes. I think I need to end the stream because I'm starting to forget the names of tanks. I will still be on to record some stuff, but I need to like take a mental break and finish the rest of this delicious sandwich that I was eating. So I'm gonna have to end it here. Thank you all for coming by. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm hoping for a second dev server sometime in the future. Yes, I am still streaming. Well, I'm just about to end it. But apparently, well, let me pull that up again. Where are you? According to some things found in the files, the patch may release on Monday, so that'll be interesting. But besides that, yeah, I need to like take a mental break and chill out for a little bit. So good night. I hope you all had a good day. Um, I'm not your. I guess I can't change your mind on who you choose as a waifu, but I don't really fit the description of a waifu. Anyways, thank you all for coming by. I hope you enjoy the stream. I will stream again Saturday. That's the plan. I'm gonna try to get War Thunder Weekly News out Sunday. If it's gonna release Monday, I'm gonna try to get out Sunday. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you for coming by. I hope you enjoy the stream. Yeah, I said that all like 3 times now. Good night.